Why? Saving money alone can keep you poor. An old stranger once said this to a struggling farmer. The farmer was surprised. Everyone says to save money, to save for the future. But the stranger smiled and said, "No, don't only save money, make it grow." What did he mean? Listen carefully. Let me tell you this story. In a dry village, there lived a farmer named Miguel. He was no longer young. His back ached, his hands were rough. Every day he worked on his small field planting corn. Year after year, only corn. The land grew tired, the soil became weak. Each season his harvest got smaller. Less corn, less money, less food. His wife Rosa worried every night. She counted coins again and again. "Miguel, we cannot go on like this. We need more money. Our daughter needs books. The roof needs fixing. What will we do?" Miguel felt heavy inside. He worked hard, very hard, but nothing changed. He woke up early and slept late, yet life stayed difficult. One day, Miguel heard some men talking at the village shop. One of them said loudly, "The secret is saving money. When you save, you are safe." Those words stayed in Miguel's mind. That night, he found a glass jar and hid it under the bed. Every week he dropped a few coins into it. Clink, clink. The sound made him happy. It gave him hope. But saving was not easy. He wore old shoes with holes. He didn't buy new clothes. Rosa cooked less food. Their daughter asked, "Papa, why do we eat so little?" Miguel replied, "We are saving, my child, saving for a better future." Months passed. The jar became half full. Miguel felt proud. He felt safe. But life was still hard. They were hungry and tired, yet he continued saving. One evening he sat on the ground, staring at his empty field. He whispered, "I work every day. I save every coin. Why does life still feel so heavy?" Tears filled his eyes. Not loud tears, but quiet ones. The tears of a man who tried everything, yet still struggled. The next morning, something unusual happened. An old stranger walked past his field. The man looked around, 70 years old. He wore simple clothes and carried a walking stick. His eyes looked calm and wise. The stranger stopped when he saw Miguel counting coins from his jar. Miguel was checking if he had enough to buy food at the market. The stranger watched silently, then shook his head and said, "You are making a big mistake." Miguel looked up, confused and a little angry. "What? I am saving money. Everyone says this is smart. This is the right way." The stranger smiled gently. "Saving money is good, but saving alone will keep you poor." Miguel felt upset. "What do you mean? I work hard. I save every coin. I don't waste money. What else should I do?" The stranger sat down. "Let me ask you something. How long have you been saving?" "Almost 1 year," Miguel answered. "And how much do you have?" Miguel showed him the jar, half full of coins. The stranger nodded. "And what can you buy with this?" Miguel thought. "Maybe 2 sacks of rice, some beans, maybe medicine if someone gets sick." "And then?" the stranger asked. "Then the money is finished, and I start saving again." The stranger looked into his eyes. "Exactly. Money comes and goes. You save slowly, but expenses come quickly. Prices rise. Your jar loses value every month." Miguel felt confused. "Then what should I do? Not save at all?" "No," the stranger said quickly. "Save, yes, but don't let money sleep in a jar. Make it work. Make it grow." Miguel didn't understand. "How can money grow?" The stranger took out a small bag from his pocket. Inside were tiny brown seeds. "These are lentil seeds," he said softly. "If you use your savings to buy seeds and plant them, they will grow into more lentils. You can sell them, earn more money, buy more seeds, and plant again. This is how money grows." Miguel felt nervous. "But what if the crop fails? What if I lose everything?" The stranger's voice turned serious. "Listen carefully. Right now, you are already losing money. Prices go up and your coins buy less each month. Your jar gives you no profit, zero growth. He held up the seeds. But these, if planted, can double or even triple your money. Yes, there is risk, but there is also real hope. Miguel's heart started beating faster. No one had explained money like this before. The stranger continued, "A jar of coins is dead money, but seeds that grow into plants, plants that give harvest, harvest that brings money. That is living money, money that works, money that multiplies." He placed the bag in Miguel's hand. "Take these. Use your savings wisely. Don't just hide it. Build something, even if small." Then he stood up. "Remember this. Saving money is like holding water in your hands. It slowly slips away. But if you plant it, it grows." And just like that, he walked away. Miguel never saw him again. That night, Miguel couldn't sleep. He looked at his jar of coins, then at the bag of seeds. His mind was full of questions. What if I lose everything? What if this is a mistake? At least saved money feels safe. Then he remembered the stranger's words. "Your jar gives you zero growth." Rosa saw him awake and sat beside him. "What's troubling you?" she asked. Miguel told her everything. Rosa stayed quiet for a moment, then said, "We have been saving for a year and we still struggle. We still eat little. We still worry. Maybe it's time to use our savings to build something." Her words gave him courage. The next morning he made his decision. He took the jar of coins, went to the market and bought lentil seeds. Not just a few, but many. People in the village whispered, "Miguel is crazy. He spent all his savings on seeds." Miguel's hands trembled, but he remembered, money that sleeps is dead, money that works is alive. He planted the seeds carefully, every seed with hope. He watered them and worked hard. Days passed. Nothing happened. The ground looked empty. Fear grew inside him. "Did I make a terrible mistake?" His daughter asked, "Papa, where is our safety jar?" He couldn't answer. More days passed. Still nothing. Miguel couldn't sleep. "I should have kept the money safe," he thought. But Rosa said, "Be patient. Good things take time." Then one morning, Miguel saw something. Tiny green shoots, small but alive. The lentils were growing. His heart jumped with joy. He fell to his knees and thanked God. Rosa ran to him. They both cried tears of happiness. Weeks passed. The lentils grew strong and covered the field like a green blanket. Harvest time came. Miguel gathered basket after basket. He could hardly believe it. He took them to the market. Within 2 hours, everything was sold. The money he earned was 5 times more than what he had saved in a whole year. Miguel stood there, shaking, holding the money in his hands. He rushed home and showed Rosa. Tears rolled down her face. "This is more than we saved in a year, and it came in just 4 months." That night, they ate well, real food. Their daughter smiled. For the first time in years, they felt peace. But Miguel made a wise choice. He didn't spend everything. He kept some for family needs and used the rest to buy more seeds. "I will not just save money," he said. "I will make it grow." The next season, the harvest was even bigger. He earned more. He fixed the roof, bought better tools and new clothes for his family. And yes, he still saved money, but now he didn't let it sit idle. He used part of it to grow more. Other farmers came to him. "Miguel, teach us. We save too, but we remain poor." Miguel smiled and shared what he learned. Saving is important, but saving alone won't change your life. Use your money to build something. Start small. Make it work for you. Slowly, the whole village changed. Some bought seeds, some raised chickens, others started small businesses. They stopped hiding money and started growing it. One day, his daughter asked, "Papa, is saving money bad?" Miguel hugged her. "No, my child. Saving is good, but it is not enough. First, save a little, then use it to create something that brings more." He showed her a jar of coins and a basket of lentils. This jar holds money, but it doesn't grow. But these lentils came from seeds bought with money, and now they bring even more money. This is growth. This is real wealth. Today, Miguel is not a king, but he is no longer poor. He has enough. His family is happy, his land is healthy, his money grows every season, and whenever he teaches others, he says the same thing. Don't just save money and hide it. Save, but use it wisely. Build something that grows, even if small. It is better than money sleeping in a jar. Because he learned the greatest truth. Saved money is good, but growing money is powerful. Not luck, not magic, just one smart choice. Use money to plant. Use money to build. Use money to grow. My friend, maybe you are saving money today. That's good. It's the first step. But ask yourself, what is your money doing? Is it sleeping or is it working? Do you have a small amount saved? Good. Now think. Can you use some of it to learn a new skill? Start a small side business. Buy tools that help you earn more. Invest in something that grows. Don't be afraid. Start small, very small, but start. Because saved money gives safety, but growing money gives freedom. What will you do with your savings? Will you let it sleep or will you make it grow? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Your story might inspire someone else to take that first step. Your support gives us strength to create more inspiring stories like this. If this story touched your heart, like this video and subscribe to the channel. Let's grow together. One story, one lesson, one wise choice at a time. Thank you for listening. See you in the next video.